Shout out to Kop-Ish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
All the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that, guys. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kop-Ish. In the outro and the intro of the videos, it says I'm with legends, guys. But you know what we're doing as fans of Liverpool Football Club? We're watching legends, game in, game out. And today, backs against the wall, chips stacked against us, refereeing doing what referees have been doing all season to us. And what do we bloody go out and do? We deal with it and we overcome it. Honestly, bro, I still think the quad's happening, by the way. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah. I know.
But you see this team and what they've accomplished this season. Now, Bunny, I'll go further back than that. You see what this team's accomplished since Klopp's come in? As a football fan, I could not be more proud. I genuinely could not be more proud of this football club.
Yeah.
We have gone up against two teams that, let's not make any bones about it, have been using football to money wash. And one juggernaut in Manchester United who could have just, they built their wealth how they built it. And we are there pretty much every season battling when we ain't in those positions. We have built what we've got on hard work, ingenuity, intelligence, and heart.
And revolutionizing things,
and revolutionizing.
Because people keep asking us now how we do our scouting, how we do our network, how we do our stat analysis. Right. Everybody's actually starting to ask us. And if I'm being honest, I think we're being way too generous by letting people know and helping people out, bro. Look, real talk, I don't even care if you're Aston Villa or you're Southampton. Yeah. What if in 5 years' time you are a G because we give you the plug and you use it well? Like we shouldn't be letting anybody know how we do what we do, bro, if I'm being honest. So, you know what I mean?
I'm so proud of this team, bro.
To pile on top of what you were saying, bro, living in the moment right now, yeah, I can't really enjoy it as much as I wish I could. Because the stress of what could be keeps on licking me down. And that's because I'm so invested emotionally within this. It's like, it's mad. Like, even already, like, there's so much going on in my personal life that I'm actually being honest with you. Liverpool are actually the only thing keeping me, like, happy and making me feel any form of joy. So I'm just so heavily invested in it, I'm actually struggling to enjoy it. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to sit back, maybe in about 5 or 10 years' time when I reminisce thing. And I think then is probably when I'm even more so going to realize how elite everything is that we are doing and we have been doing for about 3 to 4 years. And the lockdown year gets completely taken out of it because of everything that happened. And what's mad as well is, just while I'm on a tangent, how dare everybody call the league that we won, that was 80% played in front of crowd, the C League, but yet Man City won the league in a year where there was only fans allowed in for the last game of the season. But apparently that wasn't the C League, though, was it? You know what I mean? There was no fans for literally 90% of that season, but that wasn't the C League, was it?
Why would it be called that, though, Drift? It's not us, it's them, innit? Why would it be called that?
Yeah, no, because no one cares about them for a start.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So
you see this team, this era, this generation of players, we might never see anything like this again. I'm just being real with you. All these players in their peak at the same time, with this manager, we might never see this again. I don't think I don't think we will. And that's not even being morbid. I just think this team's level is so high that I don't know how you match it. Like, I genuinely don't know how you match it. Yeah, we might be able to get 1 or 2 players that may be better individually in certain positions, but as a collective,
I don't know how you match this, Cal. I just don't. I really don't. And we got them man there across the road just thinking, oh, yeah, Liverpool pushed us all the way. What are we going to do? We're just going to rob a bank and then we're going to spend all the money in the bank robbery right in front of the feds. It's mad, bro. That's what we're competing with. The other day when we went through it, when we went through it the other day, Cal, you made me realise that our entire defence, including the backup players, cost 140 million. And we went and we looked at them and we realised that their whole backline costs about 400 million. You just think, raw, what are we actually competing with here? Like, what are we actually competing with here, bro?
Their fullbacks alone cost what our whole defence costs.
This is what I'm saying, bro. Like, we're hearing that Gundogan and Fernandinho are going, and their replacements are 50, 60, 70 million pound players. They're not even getting any money back for those guys going. No, they're just going. And it's just like, how can a team with the smallest fan base, and I'm not even being shady here, this is just all facts. I've had a couple arguments with some Man City fans about it, so I'm trying to let them know, guys, we're not being shady when we say this. We're just spitting facts. You have the smallest fan base ever for a successful team, ever. It's just a fact. You just do. The kids that are loving you the way Man United picked up their kids aren't old enough yet for your fan base to matter because you haven't been good long enough. So you have the smallest fan base for any big team that's ever done big things, because Man City are doing big things. They are. Where do you get a sponsorship 2 or 3 times bigger than the Liverpool, who've got the 3rd, 4th biggest fan base in the world? So therefore, the people who are giving you that sponsorship know how many eyes will be on their product. But you've got this tiny ass fan base and you've got sponsorship deals that are bigger than everyone else's. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. That's like me walking into a car dealership, them telling me the car's 20 grand, and I'm like, no, I'll give you 30. No, it's 20. No, I'll give you 30. Why would I do that, bro? Why would I do that?
To clean money.
It is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. This is what we're up against, but we're competing. And another thing as well, not just because of how brilliant
we've already got 2 trophies in the kitty. We're more than competing.
No, but over a sustained period, obviously. Like, they've collected so much over, say, 5 years. I would still say it's us competing with them rather than them competing with us. If I'm being honest, like, taking my bias out of it, do you know what I mean? So it's just unbelievable what we're doing. It's unbelievable. And you know, I don't even mean this in a shady way, but shame on all of you. Chelsea, Man United, maybe not so much Arsenal. Tottenham, I'd probably half put you in there. Shame on you, because none of you lot were capable of doing anything that could allow you to compete with Man City. And there's nothing we're doing any different other than we've got the best manager in the world. Other than that, which obviously does count a lot, there's nothing we're doing different. We've been outspent by Tottenham, Arsenal, Man United, and Chelsea. You've outspent us. But yeah, you haven't been able to keep up with City. Only we have. So to be honest, shame on you lot as well, because you lot should have allowed this to be more competitive as well. They shouldn't be coming to Stamford Bridge and rolling you man over and bending you over at Old Trafford. Do you know what I mean? They shouldn't be doing it. In fact, that's the only time I'll rate Tottenham, because Tottenham are actually like, you know what, we're not as good as you lot, but we'll actually give you a lot of game. Everyone else bends over for Man City. They absolutely annihilate all the other teams every time they play them. And with all them billions of pounds spent, and you lot just get bent over by Man City every time they play you. Like, it's a joke, bro. But there's my little fuck Man City rant.
Yeah, I couldn't have said it any better than that, Drift. But as I said, still think we're winning the quad. So
well, it's going to be a mad couple days still.
It is going to be. It is going to be. Certain man's up right now, bro. In front of the tactics board. No sleep. No sleep.
I beg you, he overthinks it. Come on. I beg you, he does a Champions League final and just overthinks it. Like, I beg you, he goes into it with like Fernandinho in the 10 or something. I just want him to overthink it. I want him to do something where we're like, hold on, he's trying to counteract Coutinho with Fernandinho in the 10. What is he doing? And it just backfire.
Let them man not beat Villa and see what happens.
Oh man.
Let them man not beat Aston Villa and see what happens. It is going to be beyond mad. That's all I'm saying.
Can I tell you something else, Cal, that I think isn't completely out of reach, on a quick just tangent, just in case there's any Arsenal fans in the building? It is not inconceivable that somehow Norwich pull off a madness on the last day of the season, you know?
Hold on, are Tottenham at home or away for the last game?
They're away. It's not inconceivable, bro. I can't lie to you, bro. It is not inconceivable.
You saying lasagna gate again, yeah?
Bro, it is not inconceivable that we could have some kind of madness on the last day of the season, bro.
Anyhow, Tottenham do a Spursy. Oh, Drift, I think you've frozen.
Is it back now?
Yeah, you're back now.
Yeah. Bro, it is not inconceivable that they could do. Like, I'm just saying, it looks like it's done, yeah? But we've seen crazier things than Norwich beating a team at home in a game that don't matter. So if I was Arsenal fans, it looks done and it's been funny the last 24 hours.
You're hilarious.
But let's not get it twisted. Pookie's been on form lately. I think Norwich have actually got 2 draws in their last 2 games as well, if I'm not mistaken. Look, it's not inconceivable, you know. I'm just saying, it looks like it's over, but it's not inconceivable.
All I'm saying is if Arsenal don't get top 4, there's a couple man I want from that team still. I want us vultures. Vultures. You see Saka, their star boy. He ain't your star boy anymore.
Cal, can I be shady just for the hell of it?
Go on.
He doesn't have enough big games in him to play for Liverpool.
Nah, he does, man. Under Klopp, remember, he's learning, bruv. He's learning.
2.5 years of Arteta might have done him in, bruv.
Nah.
Bro. 2.5 years of Arteta might have done him in, Cal. How do you unlearn bad habits? Like, how many times have you got in the car and forgot 10 and 2? Cal, how many times have you got in the car and forgot 10 and 2? Now, if I told you to take your driving test again tomorrow, you're going to be able to remember 10 and 2, bro?
I'm in trouble if I take a test tomorrow.
This is what I'm saying, bro. I don't even remember the last time I had 2 hands on the wheel. Never mind 10 and 2, bro.
It's real.
So, I drive very safely. I've always got both hands on the steering.
Safe driver, I'll agree with you. Are a safe driver. 2 hands on the wheel. I mean, I know about that one. I really know about that one still. But let's get into the Southampton game, Drift. First half, you know what? No, we'll go first half, second half. First half, I think we played really well. I think we did what we had to do. We implemented our game plan, but from a bad refereeing decision, we'd have got him 1-0.
Let's just talk about this. Is when I wish we had Matt. Big up Matt, by the way, guys, who's not well at the moment. That's why he couldn't make today's video. Indeed. So get well, Matt, as always, brother. This is where we need Matt, though, to get the screenshots, because I actually need a screenshot, because when I was watching the replay, they paused it, bro, at the part where he actually made the tackle. He is so far away from actually connecting with the ball. It's almost one of the most blatant fouls I've seen all season, Cal. Like, it's beyond me how a referee can not see it, but then VAR can also completely not get involved.
2 games in a row, bro. That could have stopped our title challenge, bro.
Maybe that's what they want. Maybe that's what they want, bro.
Them can't stop it. Them can't stop it. No. Obviously, the Gomez injury was a downer, but apparently Klopp come out and said that Gomez is okay.
So it was precautionary, like you said. Don't take any risks, just get him off. Okay.
Don't want to take any
risk. The only thing that did give me a little bit of hope at the time, like I said to you, was he didn't get any extensive kind of treatment. He literally sat up, they spoke to him, he stood up and he limped off. That it could be bad, but that to me says more likely he's okay than not, because if it was something bad, normally he'd be down getting treatment for a lot longer than that. And they'd probably just precautionarily stretch him off or something, so he doesn't put any weight on it. So that was the only thing that kind of gave me a little bit of hope with that one. So I hope Joey's all right, man. I really do, because the boy's so unlucky with injuries.
So unlucky.
Flipping now.
And then the second half, I think, was more the same. Like, apart from the last 10 minutes, maybe where we recluded ourselves to being defensive, I think we kind of did our thing in the second half again, bro.
Yeah, I agree with you, bro. I think do you know what I would love, bro? I would love for a psychologist to break down why, when you're the better team, when you're clearly dominant, when you've been playing better for the entire game, why as soon as you take the lead, you mentally can't help but drop off and give space and defend. It's such a weird psychology thing.
Yeah.
I would love.
I think
mad.
it's not necessarily just psychology. I think the other team start coming forward because remember, Southampton were parking the bus.
Yeah,
from
that
early.
is true. That is true. Yeah.
So they obviously saw it and was like, "Oh well, yeah, we might as well just go for it now."
But usually that's how we split teams open when they try and come at us, though, bro.
Yeah,
So
we my first choice team, and we played 120 minutes a couple of days ago, bro.
Yeah. Facts.
Remember, Saturday we played 120 minutes. Sunday would have been a rest day. Monday,
no,
training.
bro. They trained. I think Klopp said. I think
on Sunday.
Yeah, because I remember when in the press conference he said, "I'll know tomorrow how Virgil and Mo were doing in training." So we trained on Sunday, bro, which is crazy. That's madness, bro. At this stage of the season, you would hope there's no training going on apart from tactical, surely.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like, flipping now. What training do they need at this stage of the season? It's just about tactics at this point, surely.
Goodness me, man.
Yeah, bro. Mad.
Right. Oh, yeah. Should we do player ratings then?
Yeah, let's do it.
We're going to split some opinions. We're probably going to split each other's opinions with some of the player ratings, but this is what we're here for.
I don't know. I think we pretty much agreed throughout the game for the majority of the players anyway.
Yeah, I think from what I've seen, some of the chat are going to want us to put certain players in certain ratings. And me personally, I don't think it's that deep today still.
Now we've got the victory, we can be like tongue-in-cheek about that penalty. I mean, about that free kick. We can be tongue-in-cheek about one or two players. And again, it's not saying they should escape any kind of criticism. But if we hadn't won the game, I think those things, you just naturally become a little, especially the foul. And that would be when it would be a real thing. And I'm not even being shady to the Arsenal fans, but when they were trying to complain about refereeing decisions in the North London derby, for me, that was just them being salty because most of the decisions were just, everybody just universally agreed. If there's anybody who watched that foul today on Jota and thinks that's not a foul, they're literally they just have an agenda. It's just a fact. They just have an agenda.
Or they're a Man City fan.
Yeah, that was the most blatant foul I've seen outside the penalty box this season. Like, that was just ridiculous. That was absolutely ridiculous.
Boy. All right. So, Alisson Becker didn't have loads to do, did he?
No, he did with what he had to, though.
I was going to say that Brozier save in the first half was big.
Yeah,
massive save.
Yeah, no, it was. I'm gonna give Ali a 9 today.
Good start, Drifty.
Yeah, I'm gonna give Ali a 9 today. I think he really did well what he had to do. His kicking was good as well.
Good start, Drifty. That's a good start.
Remember when somebody made that outside of the boot pass, and I was like, "Who was that?" And he was like, "Alisson." I was like, "Okay, fair enough."
Good start, Drifty. Good start.
Couple people saying an 8, but I'd go 9.
I went with a 9 as well. So
yeah, I'd go 9.
Can't outvote us. Got join us, didn't it?
Ride of us now, right?
Gomez.
I would probably go up until the point where he only played 40 minutes. I'll go with a 6 for Joey because other than getting beaten for the goal, which again is half Milner's fault as well, because it wasn't just his fault, it was also Milner's fault as well. I would say that he was all right. He was all right. Like, he did some good passes. He did a couple of, what are you doing there? But he did get up and down the pitch. He was crossing the ball. I'd go with a 6 for Joey.
I'd have probably gone a 6.5.
Fair enough, yeah. He wasn't bad today. He wasn't bad. Again, he does take half the blame for the goal, but I think
the goal shouldn't even have got that far anyway. But yeah, he still should have done better.
Yeah. And another thing as well that I will say, I think one thing people have to not be as harsh about with fullbacks, which has become a bit fashionable because people like to beat Trent with this stick, is as a fullback, technically you're supposed to be beaten. And by that, I mean wingers are better footballers than fullbacks. And I think people get too hung up on perfection. That's why when you are good defensively, it's outstanding because you are supposed to be beaten by the winger. Like, if Diaz doesn't get past his man, we're not rating the defending. We're annoyed at Diaz, right? Same with Salah, same with Mane. People berated Mane for a year saying he can't beat his man anymore. Why didn't you say it was good defending? No, you just said, as the winger, he should be beating his man because that's what's supposed to happen. So I think it's a little bit harsh to always dig out a fullback if he gets beaten by a winger. Redmond is a better footballer than Joey. This is a fact. So, you know what I mean? I think people need to remember that a little bit still. But yeah, 6.5. I'm easy with that. I thought he was good. He wasn't amazing, but he was good.
I agree. And that was a very good point as well, Drift. I think we do get hung up on that sometimes rather than awarding credit to the opposition who have done something good. And obviously, we wish for a speedy recovery for Joey G, no matter what the injury is.
Yeah, 100%.
By Matip.
Oh my God, Joel, this guy. Can you believe there's a couple of people who tried to not put him in their team of the year? We'll have to talk about that another day.
Don't. We're gonna do our own team of the year, bro. Don't. Because it'll just get me annoyed.
Yeah. 10.
Oh, I'd have got 9.
He scored the goal, Cal.
I'd know. I still would have got 9 though.
Let's go 9.5, split the difference then. He scored the goal and his defending was brilliant today, bro.
It'll make sense why I went 9 for him.
Fair enough. He was, and again, he was fizzing the balls into the front players today. Oh, come on, man. Guys, just something else. Yo, well, bruv. Okay, now, bruv.
But now I want to move on to the next centre back.
Yeah.
Ibu.
Bruv, Ibu's going in Alcantara today, bruv. That is arguably the best performance I've seen Ibu have. And he's had a lot of good performances. He was impeccable today, bro.
Ibu's a 10 for me.
He won everything, Cal. I don't remember anybody getting past Ibu today, bro. Did anybody get past Ibu today, bro? He won everything, bro.
And towards the end of the game as well?
He even had a couple of close chances from some corners. He had a good header. Like he was making himself a nuisance in the opposition box as well. Bro, I won't argue with 10 because maybe Alcantara should be saved for like other thing, but he was impeccable today. I don't actually think he made any mistakes today. Bro. I don't think he did anything wrong, bro.
He was phenomenal.
Beast, bro. Put him in a 10.
Bro, this is our potential future. We're in safe hands, bro.
Trust me, bro.
Safe hands. Mirrors. Costas.
Costas is good, man. The only thing that let Costas down today were the corners. I think he could have done a little bit better with his corners, but his in-game crossing was good.
His corners were good on the whole, bro.
I think only in the second half. I think in the first half he had a couple of...
Nah, Drift. These corners were good on the whole, brother.
Do you think so? I think the first half, the crossing was a bit slack still.
Simicast a 9 for me still.
Oh. Woo, so... No, 9, 100%. I ain't got no issue with that. But I do think the first half, some of his corners could have been better. By his standard, yeah, but Simicast is delivering the first man in the first half. And I don't think his crossing was, his corners were good in the first half. But yeah, he was brilliant again, man. Simicast, man. And he was knackered at the end of the game, but he kept going.
He's so sick. Milner started at DM and went right back.
Yeah, bruv. I know he was beaten for the goal, so I've got to be critical of the fact that, you know, he could have done a bit better with the defending. But again, as you said, playing the DM, and it's a position that he's not meant to be in, 36 years old, then getting asked to go and play at right back, bro. I'm only taking half a point off him for the goal because I think you've got to give a bit of leeway for somebody who's playing out of position and then goes on and does so well. Man, the man had cramp at the end and he's still bloody getting up and playing on, bro.
Facts.
9.
I've got an 8.5 for Millie. I don't think he was as good as Ali and Costas.
But playing out of position means I'm going to give him that little bit of an
He's
extra.
not playing out of position, bro. No, there is no position that's out of position. We can't actually use that one for him, bro. There is no position that's out of position for him.
Bro, in the first half, he created 5 chances from DM, Cal. Man was doing a Wayne Brady thing, bro.
You know what? You're right. Tom Brady.
Tom Brady said. Who's Wayne Brady?
Wayne Brady's the one that did the Dave Chappelle stuff, bro. Does Wayne Brady have to choke him?
Oh, yeah.
I said Wayne, you know. I'm good with 9 for Millie then.
Yeah.
If I can find him, there he is.
And when he went to right back, if you actually noticed, there was only one time when Redmond even had any joy, and it was at the end of the game when he was knackered. So he kept Redmond quiet for 45 minutes, bro.
Yeah, true. Elliot.
I thought Elliot balled out today still. He didn't do anything spectacular. He didn't stand out spectacularly, but he did very well what he did. Little 1-2s, little link-up play was really good. 8? 7.5 to 8? I thought Elliot was good today, man.
I'd have gone to 7.5.
I'm good with that. He was good today, man. Some of his link-up play was brilliant, man. Remember, today he came in out the cold.
Yeah,
like, I think he hasn't played for weeks, bro.
I know. I think he was just on the cusp of the game for a lot of it, but I thought he was still good.
I think his first half play was brilliant, though, Cal. He did a lot of good link-up play in the first half. A lot of good link-up play in the first half. Yeah, I'm cool with 7.5, though.
All right. Here's where the next one becomes controversial. Curtis Jones.
Ay.
I'm just gonna say it. 5.5.
Yeah, I won't argue that. The thing is, after we started moaning about him, he actually got better, started to use the ball better. But yeah, he probably had about 70 minutes of the game where he was a bit too. Yeah, 5.5. I'm all right with that. 5.5. I'm all right with that.
Conversate, but I just don't know what we do with him now.
Yeah, but I think he should go on loan at Fulham.
I wouldn't be surprised. I genuinely wouldn't be surprised if we sold him with a buyback clause.
I don't think the buyback clause ever works. Once you're gone, man. I think Chelsea, the only team who've ever used a buyback clause. Like, I just think once you're gone, bro. I really do.
Maybe.
But I think Fulham, remember, we took Carvalho from them, and they're quite similar in terms of the position they play in the team. I think a loan deal at Fulham for a season would be a good deal for everyone, man.
Maybe.
They play the type of football he's good at. I think it'd be a good move for him. I think he should go there. Southampton, Brighton, no one of them ball-playing teams. I think he should go to one of those lower, bottom half Premier League table ball-playing teams. I think he should go to one of those teams.
I hear that. Tacky.
This guy, man, he just comes in out the cold and he just shakes it off like he's Taylor Swift. And he just finished with beautiful today. And you know what? He works hard, man. I think what a lot of people don't understand about Tacky is he works hard. And I remember, here's the thing at the beginning, right? What a lot of people used to do at the beginning, and I'm not even pointing fingers because I think literally everybody probably did it at some point, was they were like, he's running around, but he's kind of headless running around. So we really appreciate the work rate, but he's putting no intelligence in it. If you don't put any intelligence in it, what you do is you end up just getting tired and running out of position. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. What he's done, Cal, is he started to be very intelligent, but still keeping up the energy levels.
Understanding the system more,
bro. Making the right runs, closing down when necessary. And I don't know about you, Cal, but I think his first touch has improved a lot in the last 12 months as well. The ball sticks now. When you play the ball into him, whether it be in the ground or in the air, the ball sticks now. It doesn't bounce off him and he's chasing it a little bit or whatever. He's got his confidence back. He's got his rhythm back. He's learnt the team now. He understands what's going on, bro. And he's coming out the cold, bro. He's playing no part for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 weeks, and I'm not even exaggerating. I don't think we've seen Tacky since the semi-final of the League Cup in February, bro.
Yeah, absolutely right.
So to not play for half of February, not play at all in March, not play at all in April, then come in May, and then put in a performance to score a goal. 9. Tacky was brilliant today, bro.
I was going to go 8.5, but I don't have a problem with 9.
You got the goal, bro. You got the goal.
No, I don't have a problem with 9. In fact, do you know what? No, I don't have a problem with 9. I don't need Demo coming after me this evening. It's not still. I don't need Ace on Demo. I don't need them man coming after me this evening. 9's fine. No point me. Like, I'm good with a 9. I'm good with a 9. Yeah, playing enthusiast X. I'm good. It's a 9, bro. We're good. We're good. Like, no beef here. Look, got one more game in the league, one more in the Champions League. You know, yeah. Sam Max Legends. Yeah, we're good.
I know a couple people are coming for you still.
Yeah, we're good guys. You know, Taki out here. You know, we throw up the T signs and that. Come on now. You know how we do. But yeah, 9 for Taki. Bobby.
10.
Ain't no arguments from me. No.
He didn't get a goal, but he was in his bag of tricks today.
Oh, he was excellent today.
And the fact that he hasn't played for so long and looked hella rusty in the FA Cup game, today was a brilliant performance. He came back to the halfway line. He turned on the halfway line. He was passing. He was linking up. He was making some good passes. Yeah, he was brilliant today, man. Brilliant. Very, very deserving of man of the match.
Facts. Still don't know if I had him as my man of the match, but definitely a 10.
No, it was my man of the match.
Ibu was mine.
I won't argue with that. I won't argue with that.
It's between those two either way. It's between those two.
Yeah. I won't argue with that.
Jota.
I thought Jota was good as well today, man. He was beating his man. His link-up play was beautiful. He was the one who got the assist for the Taki goal. He was putting himself about. He was knackered at the end of the game, bro, because he ran his heart out. He actually ran his heart out, bro, today.
Got fouled for the goal. Got fouled for their goal as well, which was disgusting.
Yep, 100%. Brilliant play from Jota today. 9. I think Jota gets a 9 today. I thought he was brilliant today, bro. I'm tempted to even give Jota a 9.5. He was brilliant.
Nah, I don't think he was better than Taki, though. I'm not even saying that just for saying
you know
that.
What, bro? I think the only difference between him and Taki in performance-wise was the goal. But he was part of the goal.
Yeah, I know, but I still think Taki. I've still got Taki.
I mean, I'm not going to argue with that, but I think he was part of the goal. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Either way, 9.5. Like, he was brilliant today.
No.
People who've said he's not capable of the link-up play, you know who you are. He did it today, man. He did it a few times.
Yeah, facts. Absolute facts. Substitutions. Hendo.
Yeah, played brilliant when he came on.
So
I think he actually helped us to be way more progressive with the ball as well, bro. Even though Milner was good, I think Henderson's just got something about him in the 6 now. There's just something about him now in that 6.
He just understands it.
Yeah, he's growing into that role every day, and he's been good at it for a while, but he's just getting better and better with it. So,
this made me chuckle still. Says Drift. I'm not going to argue with that, but
well, hold on, which one? Jota or Hendo? Which one?
I don't know. I'm just guilty of saying that, though, innit?
Like, oh, is that you? Oh,
yeah, okay. Saying that. Hendo for me was a 9.
Yeah, 9. Hendo 9. He was brilliant when he came on.
Cater, I won't give a rating to because he was barely on the pitch, I'd say.
Yeah, he wasn't on long enough. He didn't do anything wrong, but he weren't on long enough.
Origi, 8.5 for me.
I would have gone a 7.5 because I think he could have done a little bit more running. No. Yeah, I just think some of his. I think because he was fresh, I think he could have pressed a bit better. But
no.
His link-up play with Minamino was good. He was winning tackles and stuff. I just think he could have pressed a little bit better. That's all. I just think he could have pressed. When you come on and you're fresh, I think the incentive should be, unless tactically Klopp tells him not to, then I'll buy it. But I just think he should just press a little bit more when he's the fresher man. But other than that...
You're doing that jealous X thing at the moment where because they're not with you anymore, you're starting to shade them and really...
Oh, no, bro. No, I'll love Origi forever, bro. I love Origi forever.
8.5, are we saying then?
Yeah, I'm good with that. Like the only thing I'm saying is I just think he could have pressed a bit more in that last 10 minutes.
You didn't need to say it, but it's cool. You said it. But that's good. I'm not gonna lie, just a certain time I'm like when I hear things like and I see you throw out the 4 and then I'm like, yeah, just back now, and then you make comments like you just made. It's like maybe the system still needs a reboot still. Like Like, it's cool. No one's perfect.
Bro, come on, mate. It's Origi, bro. I love the guy, but like I've still got to keep it a buck. I just wish he pressed a little bit.
Hence why I'm so shocked that we just had this conversation.
Because I tried to be as fair as I can, bro. I tried to be as fair as I can.
Yeah, okay, cool. No, congratulations to you, bro. I ain't giving out Nobel Peace Prizes. I'm out here trying to give out mirrors, bro. Like, I don't know what we're doing there, bro. Do better than that, 50, bro. On the real, do better than that, bro. Jurgen.
Hold on. Someone's saying bad news. What's bad news? It's not Gomez, is it?
Joey G left the stadium in a protected boot.
Shit.
That's kind of precautionary. That's
standard.
I
was gonna say, yeah. I hope that is precautionary. That is precautionary.
At that level, that's standard.
I hope so, yeah.
Jurgen.
It's gonna sound like I'm exaggerating, so bear with me. But I'm gonna give him a 10, and here's why. I don't think the performance was worthy of a 10, but I think to have the balls to be able to rotate, to use the squad the way he did, and I think the substitutions for the most part were actually right. We were saying bring off Jones for Elliott, but then when we thought about the fact that we only had 2 in midfield, I actually think he was right to leave Jones on, because I don't think Elliott would have been good in a 2-man midfield. So based on the fact that he just got a win away at St. Mary's, bro, teams go there and lose or draw with their first team, bro. We just went there with 7 changes to the main team. I'm going to give him a 10 for that, bro. I can't lie.
Uncle Drifty is wrong. Tell Uncle Drifty he's wrong. Tell him he's wrong. Tell Uncle Drifty he's wrong.
I'm intrigued now. What's he getting now?
He gets an Alcantara, bruv.
Oh, okay.
Bruv, he just played the FA Cup final a couple of days ago, made bare changes, squad thinner than bloody Hulk Hogan's hair, and you're gonna just give him bruv. He's getting an Alcantara. He's getting, and Joey G got injured as well, so he had to move Milner right back.
Yeah, but I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not going to argue with you at all, bro. I'm not going to argue.
Better, man. To make you face the wall, bro.
Oh man,
out here being hella naughty, bro.
It's so underrated what we just did. I know the performance wasn't spectacular in that way, but to win at St. Mary's, and I'm not even gassing them up because we won the game. You know already, Cal. Like I give Southampton a lot of credit.
Rate Southampton.
I give them a lot of credit, and everybody always looks at me sideways. And then when they get a good result, I always say, "You see," and nobody argues with me because they're very capable at home of pulling off brilliant results. So the fact that we just won there with that many changes is such a good result, man. It's such a good result. It's crazy.
I believe he was only getting a 10 from you, bruv.
And it was their last home game, so they were.
Bruv.
Yeah, do you know what? I think that's the last time I'm going to see him. It's quite emotional for me still.
Nah, we'll see him on Sunday, bruv.
I don't know.
We'll be a few goals up in the Wolves game. We'll see him on Sunday when Man City are losing 3-1. And he'll come off the bench. Bruv, he might even grab a goal, or he might get a chance to score and he'll square it to someone else and just be like, I'll save it for the Champions League.
Do you know what? Seeing football wants to do really stupid laws like I can knock you out, but then my team gets an extra substitution. I'm sorry, that rule is ridiculous, Cal. That rule is ridiculous.
It's crazy.
It's the stupidest rule I've ever heard. Why are we getting an extra tactical substitution when you've got to make a like-for-like substitution because I took your player out? It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen, bro. But anyway, there's going to be weird rules like that in football. I think there should be a rule where you can give an emergency loan player to somebody just because you feel like it. Like if you decide you want to do it, I think you should be allowed to do it. And I think we should be able to give Origi to Aston Villa for the last game of the season. Like, I just think we should just be allowed to give Aston Villa Origi for the last game of the season.
Well, if we're going to do that, really, we'd just give them Alisson and Virgil,
No, just one. You're only allowed to do it once. So it's just one guy. Bro, would you not give Origi to Villa for that game if you could just give one player?
Nah, because it's more about the other end I'm worried about. It's
defending. Yeah.
Virgil. It'd be Virgil still.
Give them Verge. Yeah.
We can beat Wolves with Matip and Ibu.
Yeah, we should be able to. We should.
Virgil, I'll drive Virgil there myself, bro. Pay for his hotel and everything. Pay for his free haircuts as well, bro. Like,
I don't think he gets haircuts. I just think he's impeccable. His hair don't grow.
What are you saying? His hair's just styled.
I think his hair grows when he decides to. Like, I think he stands in the mirror and goes, right, it's time he started growing now. And then his hair just grows.
Are you saying he's got a tattoo ponytail fade, yeah?
Yeah, bro. Like, I think he looks in the mirror and he's like, stop growing. And then his hair just stops growing. And then when he feels like he goes, all right, you can grow now. And it starts growing
imagine,
again.
on a real though, imagine being Virgil, bro. Bro, imagine waking up and you just walk, you glance past the mirror and you're just like, God's really blessed me. Like, I'm perfect.
I really hope, yeah, that he gets breakfast in bed any day he has off. I just really hope.
Bro,
because he's the type of man who deserves breakfast in
he
bed.
might not even need to eat, bro.
I don't know, but he's a bit of a mountain still.
I just think he survives off the land, bro. I just think he's one of them, bro. I just think he survives off the land.
No, he definitely looks to me like he's on a cornmeal diet, bro.
Oh, he's different with it, man. Different.
Yeah. I mean, you got to have a lot of money to be on a yam diet these days. Bloody £6 for a yam now. Jesus.
Yeah, do you know what? Planting's free for £1.20 near me, bro.
Yeah, but 150 near me now, bro.
150 for free?
Yeah, bro.
Do you know I started doing the plantings? You know when the deformed ones grow and it's like 2 in 1? That's what I've been getting now. Yeah, you're not gonna fool me with all that, bro. If you want to give me free plantings, I'm gonna take 6, bro. Yeah.
And I'm sick of no one having black planting. Like, I don't want to buy it and have to wait a week till I can eat it, bro. Like,
oh, you like it ripe like that, yeah?
Oh, bro, that's the one, bro.
See, so what we do, like for Robbie, we boil planting for him, innit?
Okay.
But like fried.
If you're gonna boil it, it needs to be yellow, yeah.
Yeah. But like I kind of like mine a little firm still. Pause.
Bro. It needs to be sweet, bro. It needs to be sweet for me, bro. Sweet planting is just the one, bro.
No, it's sweet still, but like I don't want it overripe.
I don't mean black like it looks like it's dead. I don't mean
I
that.
know, yeah.
Yeah,
but it's got like the black spots on it and all that.
Yeah. Like, yeah. Like, no, not 50-50. I want it to be a 50-50 thing. Yeah, it's got to be 50-50, bro. Yeah. Got to be 50-50.
But no, 100%. But boy, plant is different, man. I had
bro.
some earlier, bro. I had some jerk chicken with some planting and aye.
You're gonna make me hungry, bro. You're gonna make me hungry.
Tasted sweet, the blonde mice. You know, you're sitting there and just reminiscing on the planting, like.
Bro, don't give me job. I said I like it dark but not burnt. I'm correct.
I like my planting burn, not dark but not burnt. You know what? I don't like that. I'm correct. No relation. Where's all the white planting at? I don't want these dark plants. I'm correct.
Oh man.
Right, let me have some of these super chats. The Jerry James show says, guys, just wanted to say thank you for the ride. It's been great. Gotta enjoy the journey. I love it. Oi, Jerry James, big up to yourself, bro.
Big up.
One of the best people we get on a Friday to call in, always riding with the channel. So thank you, bro.
Big up.
Pimp in Distress says, give Drifty Robbie's dummy so he can chill and get on the quad. See it? Tell him again. Sorry.
Right, look how disappointed he looks, bro. Don't do that to him again, bro.
Yeah, sorry.
He looks so disappointed, bro.
Yeah. Sorry.
He looked like he took his portion of planting, bro.
Nah, you know my kid when it comes to food, bro.
I can imagine. I can imagine.
He's worse than Stevie was as well. Usman says, Quadruple lives. Inshallah. Will you forgive Tino all of his sins if he helps get the win? Believe, guys, believe. I've said it. I'm getting a Coutinho shirt if he delivers.
No, but Cal, what you're doing is you're missing the point. What you're doing is you're forgiving him after the fact. What you have to do is you have to forgive him before. He can't go into the game with a heavy heart. He needs to go into that game with absolutely no stress, no, like, you have to forgive him before, Cal.
But it wouldn't be real because Drift, I'm gonna be real with you. You see if Coutinho goes to that game, yeah, and he has a chance and he bottles it. Oh man. If you think I'm bad now,
No, but Cal, he even goes on my shit list if he does that. Yeah,
bro. If he does a Iheanacho, you best not let me. Don't even let me see Bobby and them man taking pictures with him, because Bobby will get cut off as well.
No, but brother, I watched Inside Villa.
I know.
And bro, everybody's forgiving him, bro. Even Klopp hugged him for about 5-6 seconds, bro.
I'm not everyone, bro. You got to do more for me, bro.
Well,
I'm Janet Jackson. What have you done for me? Right, man. He needs to do more. Dad Free says, we're cooking up Man City's team dinner Saturday night. I've got some special spices there. Like my prediction for Sunday, Fernandinho red card.
Hey, come on.
I'd be good with that.
Manifest.
I'd be good with that. Genie Houdini says, what style formation would you prefer Villa to play against City? Park the bus? I mean,
I don't think they get a result parking the bus. They're not good enough defensively to just sit back for 90 minutes.
10 on the line, 1 on the penalty spot, maybe.
I think they should implement a system that allows them to
counter-attack.
Yeah, I think they should have only one up top, and I think they should have more ball retention type players who aren't going to panic. So I'd actually play Coutinho and Buendia. I want them to have players who can actually keep the ball. Do you know what I mean? No panicking, no hoofing it and just giving it back to City. I think they should have McGinn, Buendia and Coutinho, because they're all good at retaining possession. They need to be able to try and take the pressure off themselves for a couple of minutes.
I need McGinn on full S-Housery mode as well. Full S-Housery mode.
Yeah.
Because he does it to us all the time. So make sure you do the same. Sam Max Legend says ref will no doubt help City. City will dive and cheat if they struggle. Watch scumbag commentary on Sunday with that Sesame Street Muppet mind.
One goal for City. Ha, 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 ha.
Oh, jeez. Sam Max, that's fantastic. That is fantastic. Oh,
2 goals for City.
Eastwood says maybe next season we do live player ratings during the watch along.
I'm not gonna lie, that'll get hella emotional though.
I mean, I'm not against. I don't know how we'd do it. I'm not against the idea, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm not against. I just think if you,
I don't know how logistically we'd do it.
If the game's on while you're judging it, I think you're gonna be a bit harsher than you probably would normally.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, because you're still tense, you're still in the zone. It's quite hard to be like impartial when you're like angry or whatever during the game. You know what I mean?
Kadir says Liverpool the only team not to lose in 2022 in the Premier League. Madness.
Yeah, that's mad still.
Played Enthusiast says, could say Coutinho scores, will he be in the Alcantara rank? Coutinho might get a statue in the garden.
You don't think I'm joking when I say this, yeah? If Villa pulls something off, I will actually get Coutinho put on the back of my Liverpool shirt.
Yes, that's what I'm doing.
I'm not a Villa shirt, my Liverpool shirt.
A Liverpool, yes, a Liverpool. And I wear it back to front so you see the Coutinho.
Yeah. And I wear it on the boat party.
You man know I'm shameless already, bruv. I delete the files. I delete the files in your face. I know I didn't say it. Delete. Eastwood says Origi touched the field for 1 minute and we score. Divot 10 hashtag Origi security. It's true, actually. He did.
Real talk, his presence alone, innit? Real talk.
Shout out to Shimron for your super chat, much appreciated.
Big up.
Mario says Stevie G, Danny Ings, Gary Mack, and Coutinho scores at the death. An unbelievable end to the season. Liverpool are Premier League champions. They've got a lot of Liverpool stuff going on at Villa.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Telling you, God don't sleep, you man, and you don't make mistakes. You don't make mistakes, you man. M Shack says, Cal, sign Prime Coutinho or Prime Spearing. Prime Spearing.
Bro, you know you just said God don't make mistakes. Have you ever seen Moreno trying to defend?
That wasn't God's word. That wasn't God's word. That wasn't God's word.
Oh man.
Football Sunday says Gerrard, Coutinho, Ings, McAllister. That's 4 former Liverpool players. Another reason the quad's happening. Let's go. Whatever happens. What a team. Destiny. Mama, look from when you're calling. Destiny. Mama, look from when you're calling. I want to rule my destiny. Dave, I please. I want to rule my destiny. I'm telling you, it's happening. BC says, City drawing 89th minute. Coutinho handballs in our own area. VAR don't look at it. And we lift the title. Imagine how triggered will be. I don't look. I'll be honest. If Coutinho fumbles the bag, I'm gonna be real. You lot better not even mention his name on here ever again.
Do you know what I'm very tempted to do, Cal? I mean, I can't do all of it because I went just for a joke to do it in a betting app, and it actually said past maximum amount that you're allowed to bet. Yeah. But I felt like betting everything in my account. Man City beat Villa. I think it's a worthy sacrifice.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, if you're going about food and that, like.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I think it's a worthy sacrifice.
There's fasting and there's starving, bro. Two different things there, bro.
I'll eat quad for a month. I need to lose some weight anyway. I got that little.
You're not like that though, bro. We still want you around, bro. I need to lose some weight. I'm just gonna empty out the account and not eat for a month, bro.
No, but bro, I'm not gonna lie. I'm very tempted to bet City to a lot of money on City winning the game.
You're gonna lose it, bro. City ain't winning.
It's a willing sacrifice, bro. I'm willing to be the sacrificial lamb for this club.
Big up Jamrock. He says, "How did we play? I couldn't watch the game." Jamrock, we played well without getting out of third gear. I'd say referee tried to do us dirty, but we rise up. We got the 3 points, Jamrock, and the quad is coming. And tell FSG and them man to get the checkbooks out because the parade is on, bro. The parade is on. 7 buses. I've increased it now. 7 buses.
Or 6 buses and a boat.
7 and 2 boats. 7 and 2 boats for the wags and the kids, innit? The boats for the wags and the kids.
Okay.
Because they've done their bit this season as well. Let's be real. Done their bit this season, looking after the kids and all that.
Oh yeah. Especially Flacco's wife, Matip's wife. They've been definitely on some like.
This is what I'm saying. Chainsaw. I doubt you'll ever see this. I want Matt with no beard, Cal with no hair, and Drifty buys the boat as the forfeit. I am not bicking it. It's not. That work.
I'm not even gonna lie. I will front the whole boat money if Cal bicks it and Matt pulls off the beard. I will do that.
No, but hold on. You've got to do the Paul Heyman, bro.
Not if I'm going out of bank, bro. If I'm out of bank in this thing, bro, then no way, bro.
No, we'll chip him for the yacht, for the yacht. Yo, bro, we said you're doing the Heyman, bro.
It was actually permanent dye in the beard, but yeah.
No, bro, we said the Heyman if we did the quad, bro. I want to hear you on stream going, my client, Bill Origi. Need to see it. Need to see it. Mario says, not only will we end football, we'll end Martin Tyler. Facts.
Do you want to know what, guys? Yeah. All jokes aside, I know Martin Tyler does do a lot of things that kind of look like he hates Liverpool. But can I be honest? and I'm not even being horrible here. It's just one of them things. I just think he's got to that stage of his career and his life now where
Can't be asked.
yeah, bruv. Like I genuinely just think that like he should call it a day. If I'm being honest, like I know Martin Tyler in commentary kind of is a little bit like at David Attenborough with like wildlife. It's like they just go hand in hand. It's just like they're just legends of what they do. But I just think he can't be asked anymore. I don't even think he hates Liverpool. I just think he's exhausted. I mean, he's an old man. He's kind of allowed to be tired, to be honest.
I mean, he just needs to be gone. Whatever happens, he just needs to be gone, innit? Like, he's just a problem to himself.
And every now and again, he'll have an enthusiastic moment because that can happen, right? Like, like every now and again, an old person just gets a little second wind and they get a little whatever. But in general, I just think he's tired, bro. He's just I think he's tired, bro.
He's not. You get two types of old people, innit? You get old people who are really pleasant and they appreciate being around people and like still having a laugh. And you just get them old people who sit there in the corner of the room with a salty face for no reason. Just angry at life, angry that other people are younger than them. That's Martin Tyler times 10, bro. He's just angry for no reason. He's that guy you see on the street and he's struggling with his bags and you go, "Oh, sir, can I help you?" "No, get away from me. I don't need your help." Like, and you're just like, "Cool, bro. Drop your oranges when the bag busting, innit?" Like,
fair enough.
He's that guy, bro. Bun Martin Tyler, bro. Bun him. Shout out to Just Labs, who's become a YouTube member as well. Big up yourself. Thank you very much for becoming a member. But yeah, no, bun him, man.
I don't give me that. Boo Riley give me joke. Man said, "That's my dad, just angry for no reason."
TV1 says, "It's my birthday on Sunday. Can you please drop the beat?" I'm going to drop the beat today only because we're going to be in celebration mode on Sunday and I don't know what Callum's going to show up on that stream. So I'm going to drop it for you now, bro. Have a fantastic birthday.
Yeah. Every time that beat kicks in,
I'm like, yeah, even Stevie vibes out to it still. Big up to 1892 Reds podcast in the building. Says Atkinson retiring, Dean retiring. I think that's who's miss? Moss retiring, sorry.
Are they? Are they all going? Yeah?
But bruv, they should have been gone. They should have been sacked. But
I didn't know. I only Mike Dean I knew was leaving. I didn't know the other two were leaving.
They need to, bruv. We saw the performances, bruv.
In commentary, they said Atkinson might stay another year though.
He can't, bruv.
Do you remember the rule that said you had to retire at 40?
Is it? I don't remember that.
That was why Kalina retired, bro. Because he was forced to, because he was 40 years old.
I'm not gonna lie, Kalina looked a lot older than 40 when he retired, though, bro.
Yeah.
Bro,
I couldn't believe he was only 40.
He aged as a ref, bro. That's how you know he took it serious as a job, bro. Because he aged, bro. Kalina aged, man. He aged quick.
Yeah. But yeah, it used to be a rule, yeah.
That's kind of wild still. Julian Santos says, "Why couldn't Ox get the last 5 minutes of the game?" So we're trying to see it out, man. I think Klopp even said he's upset with himself that Ox couldn't get 5 minutes. But look, he can come off the bench on Sunday, innit, when we're 3-0 up. It's calm. Him, Origi, who else? Who else needs to get a little... Him, Origi and Taki.
Yeah.
It's calm. Mario says, "Can you imagine if we do this, the parade, biblical?" Guys, we need to take this whole... There's this word that keeps on popping up, that if word. When? With the when?
All right, I'll chime in now. When we win the quad, Cal, yeah.
Oh my rotted.
I don't actually think the government would let us do what we actually need to do. I think that parade would actually get some kind of restriction put on it. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, you're gonna have people flying from South Africa, Australia, all parts of Africa, all parts of Asia, everywhere around Europe, every other part of England that's not Liverpool. You're actually going to have something like 50 million people all trying to be in one city that can probably hold about 2 million if we're lucky.
No, we're fine, bro. Just kick out the Everton lot for the weekend, bro.
Yeah, but bro, how's the other 49 million people gonna fit in, bro?
We'll find a way, bro.
I genuinely believe that they'll try and put some kind of restriction on it. I do. They're not gonna let us do what we want to do, bro. They're not.
You can't bad we up.
You know what it'll have to be people on top of each other like World War Z. Have you seen World War Z when the zombies are climbing? It's gonna be people climbing on top of each other, bro. It's gonna be
buddy, bro. What's the city next to Liverpool? Well, we just take over cities around like the main hub, bro. Like we just expand out, bro. We are celebrating the quad, and there is nothing anyone can do to stop us, bro. Plus, it'll be a nice change, bro. Because what did Man City have? What 18 fans at their parade last season?
Man's already here, you know. Man's like, look, I was like, we're already here. You know, we're not even having to fly.
I'm gonna be real, bro. This country needs us to win it, bro. Because what did Man City? What they had? What 18 supporters at their parade last year, bro?
I'm not gonna lie.
What are they gonna have? 26 this year?
It was actually embarrassing, innit, when they did that, when they did their title lift last year. It was, I'm not gonna lie, it was actually embarrassing.
I mean, what are they gonna have this year if they win it? 26? I'm not talking about 1,000, I'm talking about 26.
What they would have to do, Cal, how long do you think it would take for a bus to drive at 5 miles an hour to go from from Scotland all the way down to Brighton? How long do you think it would take?
Oh, you talk about days.
Would we be willing?
Take days.
Would we be willing to do that? Because we're literally just on the M1, whatever. Like we just have to all and it would just have to make its way all the way down, bro.
In the slow lane, yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Can you drive a bit faster? It's the motorway. Nope, sorry, mate. Sorry, mate. Celebrating the quad. I hate Liverpool. So the most of the world, but hey.
Can you imagine? I'm sure there'll be some nutter that would hang off of the service station bridge as the bus goes under to just be on the bus. Yeah.
Playing enthusiast says the parade is gonna come like carnival, bun the government for real. For real. We're gonna take over.
I'm telling you, they're gonna try and stop it from happening, man. They are.
Boy, Moss has tried, Atkinson's tried. They didn't succeed. Destiny. It'll come, man. 1,700 to 1 for Liverpool to win 1-0 and for Villa to win 2-1 with Danny Ings and Coutinho scoring. The Yacht Fund.
Hey, if that happens,
we'll win more than 1-0 though.
Look, it's fate apparently, bro. It's fate.
Anyhow, we win the game 4-0 and Man City lose.
Hold on a minute. So if you put £100 on that, would that be 170 grand you would win? What would that be? Is that am I getting that right? 1,700 to 1. Would that be 170 grand if you put £100 down?
17, I believe.
Yeah.
No, it's 170. You're right. It's 170.
It's 170 grand. I might have to put a little cheeky bet on that. Still.
We're winning more than 1-0, bro.
Yeah, fair enough.
Winning more than 1-0. Connor Cody's playing. It's calm. Like Connor might all turn around to the goalkeeper and just be like, "Don't be daft. Don't be daft."
Oh man, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm actually thinking if I put another 0 on that and call it £1,000, I'm changing lives. I can buy the boat. I can buy the boat, bro.
I could buy an island, bro.
That's 1.7 mil. I can buy a fucking boat, bro.
The boat just comes as a side dish. The island. Oh boy.
Oh man.
Just Lab says I can fit like 4.5 people in my yard. Said 4.5. It's got someone hanging out the window.
Oh man.
boy, oh boy. But people, we are gonna sign off here. Liverpool
So
have
happy
done
with
it.
the win today, Cal. So
Bruv,
happy with that
I'm
win today.
over the moon with how we did
So
that.
happy with that win, man.
Tay Sean says, imagine we win by Connor Cody. oh, that would be mad.
I'm not gonna lie, that'll make it a bit too obvious though, wouldn't it? If he did.
But you know what's jokes about it? Man City fans will all be like, there needs to be an investigation.
Yeah, there does.
There does. And we'll probably use the same amount of lawyers that you use for yours. And we'll bust case.
You don't want to fuck with Jay Henry, bro.
We'll bust case, bro. Jay Henry, bro. They do what? Court? They maybe talk about basketball, LeBron. We ain't go no damn court. You better page me. You better page me. Get the F out of here. You think they are? We won that fair and square.
Imagine
Cody's got a fantastic new house over here in Boston now.
Imagine we won the league because City drew from an own goal from Sterling.
No. Bernardo.
That's the one.
I want it to be Bernardo, bro.
That's the one. No, do you know what? If it was Bernardo, this is what I want it to be more. I'd want it to be more painful than that. I'd want it to be 1-1 in their game, 93rd minute. Bernardo gets what he thinks is the winner. Crowd goes nuts. Eruption. Everyone's piling on board. He's kissing Pep. It's all mad. And he just see the linesman. It's going to be VAR, bro. Goal disallowed. Bro, nothing would make me happier than a Bernardo Silva 93rd minute winner being disallowed, bro. Oh my days. You'd have to put that man on thingy watch. I don't even want to say the word. You'd have to put him on that watch, bro.
Done.
Mad thing.
Camera, you'll never walk alone says if the port slips, Coutinho scores an equaliser about 90th minute. Jesus is through and goal, and Gerrard sprints perfectly slide tackles. Would you take it? Yes, bro. I would put Gerrard on for the last 5 minutes if we have to.
What's the worst that can happen? He gets a red card.
Oh! This is the next game. Oh!
When he's on the parade getting drunk at the back of the bus, do you think he'll give a fuck?
Right.
Can you imagine if that happened though? Imagine if someone was like bursting down the line, like Mahrez or someone bursting down the line, and it was like a last minute counter attack and Gerrard knew what was going to happen, so he just stuck his foot out.
I wouldn't even want him to stick his foot out. I'd want him to pick up a ball from the sideline and just dash it at the player, bro.
or do you know what? Do one of the most shithousery things ever. Like pretend to trip over and just get in his way. You know, like just fall into the pitch and just get in his way, bro. That would be mad.
Jamrock says Gundogan is only 31, Drifty, still young, fam. Is that asking? Are you asking us if we would take him?
I think that's probably because he's leaving, but he's going. Like they're not going to get a fee for him though. Like I heard that his contract's basically like he hasn't got much of a contract left, does he? Because he's apparently going Barcelona, Gundogan.
No, Real Madrid apparently.
Oh, was it Real Madrid? I don't think they'll get much money. They won't get enough money for him to fund whichever £80 million signing they're going to replace him with anyway. Do you know what I mean?
His contract ends. Yeah, next he's got a year left on his contract.
Yeah, they won't get much for him. 10 mil maybe or something. They're not going to get much for him. Like
anyway, bun City, bun Pep, bun a lot of them. We are going to be back. Wednesday, Thursday? We're back in it. Yes. Thursday we'll be back. Prem panel show. Last one of the season potentially.
I think it's a penultimate, but yeah,
oh yes, you're right. Sorry, my bad. Yeah. So make sure you tune in for that. Friday call-in show as always. We're gonna have a preview for the last game of the season before Sunday as well. And then Sunday we watch the game. We watch Liverpool win. We hear City lose. And we celebrate in our blood clot. And we win the third of 4 trophies. And everyone's happy.
I don't know. If Villa do this, I don't know if I'll make it to the final. I'm going to be so all over the place, bro. It's mad.
But if Villa do this, just be prepared for me to say very little on the next stream. I'm just gonna sit there and just soak it in, bro. Yeah, just gonna soak it in. Callum speak. I'm just gonna like this is my energy the whole show.
Hey, big up the people in the chat for reminding me. Viewers review, big up.
Yes.
Big up for
Are we
reminding
filming
me.
it?
La 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 landscape.
Landscape. VAR. Landscape.
Innit?
Yeah, your viewers review.
Final day of the season. Bernardo Silva thinks he's got the winner.
Oh, it would be poetic, bro.
I still remember how they acted when it happened against Spurs. Fucking hell. It was nuts, bro. It was nuts.
I just want to see Pep collapse to his knees, bro.
This has happened to me twice.
You see, if this Man City team go trophyless because of us, you're gonna see me on bare football streams over the next month. That's all I'm saying. You're gonna be like, Cal's on this one as well. I have to switch off, man. It would be.
You know what? You lot said that I'm being risky. I said if we win the quad, I'm going Vegas and putting it all on red or black. You know, that is way more risky than what I said. That is
risky.
Way more risky than what I said.
Risky.
But if you do get it, we'll extend the yacht, bro.
We'll extend the island.
In it, we just have an island party. There is a part of me. There is a part of me that's thinking, what's better, a boat party or a mansion party?
Why not do both? Maybe we do a coach party for one of the cups, a mansion party for one of the cups, a boat party for one of the cups, and then we
quad
think
party.
of something.
Yeah. So bus party, mansion party, boat party, Vegas party. There you go.
There it is. It's certified. And John W. Henry's funding a lot of it. Probably watching this. Hey, LeBron, make sure that ain't gonna happen, right? And whoa, Montero, we won't be doing that. Whoa,
Jesus. Jesus.
Pause. Bro. In fact, don't even pause. Just stop, bro. Whoa. Whoa.
That's nuts.
That is
nuts.
That's really putting it out there still.
No,
hold tight you, bro.
Listen, yeah.
Hold tight you, bro. You do your thing, man. You do your thing. Life is short and you're looking to make it shorter, but you do your thing, big man. But no, make sure you check us out on social media, people, if you haven't already. We are on Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. And also, guys, if you want to catch up on the Monday night live show, make sure you check out our podcast as well, available on your favorite platforms. And now, we let Lee on the yacht. No, Lee's gonna be at he's gonna be at the side, and he's gonna be the one that helps people get on the boat. But that's it. He's still got learning to do, bruv. Still got learning.
Put man in one of them little inflatable boats and drag him at the back.
No. Man waves us off as the boat is taking off, and then he goes back to his family. This is the life you chose, bro. Naza said the fact that you lot were shouting FSG out last year. I know Matt and Drifty were moving mad, bro. Naza, they were moving mad, bro. Not me. Everyone knows I've got my bowler hat ready with the cigar for Sunday.
Daps would definitely be allowed on the boat. Daps would be allowed on the boat.
I know, man. Daps would probably try and sniper a few of us.
That would be allowed on the boat. That
could be a risk still. That could be.
I mean, if he wants that kind of heat, then it's all good, bro.
Daps might puncture something in the boat engine or something, bro. Daps ain't a man to play about like that. I'm not gonna lie. Because if City tried to invite me on a parade, that parade's getting locked down, bro. The parade's getting locked down. Like, look, is this the police? Don't mean to alarm you, but I think there's some activity going on here that you're gonna want to check out. Yeah.
You just hear nobody move. Like,
Yeah.
what's going on?
Yeah.
What the fuck going on? Nobody fucking move.
Everyone get down. And you just see me on the floor lying there like this. Tay Sean says only boat Lee's on is them Wi-Fi password Europa League. Europa League. Europa League.
Do you know what though? Europa League is actually quite cool. Like I don't think Arsenal fans should actually see it as a big deal. I think the only thing that makes Arsenal fans annoyed mainly is that it's Tottenham getting it. Like I reckon if it was Man United getting it, I don't think they'd be as bothered.
I mean,
it's Tottenham getting it.
It was in their hands, bro.
It was, but whose hands are these though, Cal? You know what I'm saying? But no, honestly, I think it's because it's Tottenham that are getting it, bro. I genuinely do. Like, obviously, they'll be annoyed to not get Champions League on any scale. But I think if it was Man U or anybody else who they're not as like, it's the rivalry isn't as tight. It's Tottenham doing it that's bugging them out. I'm telling you, bro, it's Tottenham doing it that's bugging them out. Bro.
That's like Everton winning the league.
Yeah, it is, bro. It's I'm telling you, bro. Because
I don't think I forgot about Everton either. But I was
going to say, here's a scenario that could actually happen. We could actually be crowned champions while Everton are relegated.
Imagine.
Bro.
At least then we could play on the same day though, because we'd be in different competitions. Oh boy.
Oh my days.
An enthusiast says a Europa team has a train line going through the pitch.
Do they?
Yeah.
How do they work that out?
We'll find out when Arsenal play them, innit? Zabiri says, man, me and my long belly friends out celebrating the quad in White Plains, New York. Drinkers drink up. Yacht people line up the blood clot thing. Herbs ablaze. Big up Zabiri.
Come on.
Big up Zabiri.
I hope you can get to England, Zabiri, with about 2 days' notice, G.
Trust. He's Zabiri spoken. Zabiri will make it still.
He will. I know he will. I know he actually will.
So is Lee coming back or is he walking alone? He's sitting down somewhere, bro.
Little disclaimer. This is why I rate Lee so highly. Lee will 100% be on the Prem Panel show on Thursday, people. It's already confirmed, booked and in. It's already confirmed.
Is George on?
Nah, George will be at the game. No, George is on. George is on. Yeah, George. Lewis is the one who beat the game because Chelsea are playing earlier that day. But we've got George and Lee confirmed, booked, and stamped for Thursday's show, guys.
I can't wait. This is.
I gotta rate it. I've gotta rate it.
You love it, people. Blessings and love and gratefulness to you all. Sunday's coming round quick. Make sure you get your quad party set up. We're going to have 4 parties, one for each trophy. We're going to usher in this team into greatness in style. And make sure you follow us on the socials. Hold on. Genie Houdini says, before Coutinho did what he did, where did he rank as far as your favorite players on the roster at the time?
He was my favorite.
Second favorite.
He was my favorite at the time when he left.
Yeah, second favorite for me. From when we signed, I tell you when Bobby did it. When Bobby scored his brace against Arsenal, that's when he became my favorite player.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie, him and Mane were like neck and neck, but I was giving it to Coutinho based on he had longer history.
Yeah. I hear that. No, but bless up, people. Hold on, one more. You lot keep on edging out the show. Cal, on his own lad Bible table, no one comes near. The lad Bible won't want me on when we do the quad. How can you
You can't do a Liverpool versus anybody if we win.
You can't. What are you going to say?
You can't. You
what?
can't.
Pep better than Klopp? Go on, argue it. Go on, dare you. Man City got to be bigger than Liverpool. Go on, argue it. I dare you. Chris says, missed my earlier chat. Gonna do the quad big up. Apologies, Chris. Nothing came through, but bless up for sending another one.
Yeah. Apologies for that, bro.
Appreciate it. But yes, people, love you all. Till we see you on Thursday. Stay safe, stay blessed. We are Kopish, and we are out, people.
Peace.